Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with a preview. We haven't done a preview for a while, but today we're back for the preview of Bristol City versus Portsmouth. If you want to enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. It is always massively appreciated. And yeah, without further ado, let's get in with this video. So Bristol City versus Portsmouth is the last game, in fact, of 2024. So yeah, it's crazy how quickly 2024 has gone by. But yeah, City's form recently has been a little bit iffy this past month. You know, obviously the reverse fixture against Portsmouth, we lost 3-0 at their place to begin December. Then we drew 1-1 at Sunderland, but we conceded a very late equaliser, which is disappointing. 1-1 draw against QPR. Definitely should have won that game. It was a travesty how we didn't win that game. We were so dominant, and it was a really poor mistake from us. From Max Auxiliary, and then an absolute screamer by them from millions of yards out. But it still was very disappointing to draw that game. Then the 200 feet away to West Brom was again very disappointing. You know, we didn't show any fight, any effort in that game. But you know, in our recent match on Boxing Day, we finally won for the first time in about 5-6 games. We beat Luton 1-0 at home. We weren't brilliant. It wasn't a great game, but Scott Twine with a fantastic goal. You know, he was the difference maker in that game, getting us the 3 points. And yeah, puts us on 30 points, 7 points currently off the playoffs. But you know, we've got potentially quite a favourable run of games with Portsmouth coming up at home, Plymouth away on New Year's Day, who, you know, they've conceded a lot of goals, 49 goals already, which is mental. So yeah, they look really like they're really struggling so far. It's a shame to see, but yeah, Wayne Rooney is definitely not doing well at Plymouth right now. And then we got Derby at home after that, so got a nice favourable fixtures, I think. Potentially, you know, get some more points on the board and, you know, possibly close the gap on the top 6. Who knows? We shall see. But yeah, when it comes to the head-to-head against Portsmouth in the league, at least, we actually do have a decent record. We haven't lost in the last 5 games at home against Portsmouth in the league. The last league fixture taking place back in 2011 was a 0-0 draw. And game before that we won 2-1. There's 2-2 draw back in 1998, 1-1 draw and 1-0 win for us. We haven't actually lost at home to Portsmouth in the league since 1991, which is a very good stat for us. Biggest wins against Portsmouth at home includes a 3-0 win, 2 3-0 wins in 1968 and 1970, and then a 4-1 win back in 1990. So, you know, always tends to be goals when we play Pompey, especially, you know, considering the last match, especially because their biggest win at Ashton Gate was 4-0 back in 1962. So yeah, I'm hoping for goals of this one, but hoping for the 3 points as always, of course. And then there's a couple familiar players, you know, players that now play for us, used to play for them, and players that play for them now that used to play for us. We start with players in our squad, like Ross McCrory and Cam Prain. Of course, Cam Prain's a regular starter. Ross McCrory just come back from injury. But yeah, Cam Prain spent certain time on loan from us at Portsmouth in 2020-21 season, the lockdown season, where he didn't play much. I think he had limited game time, and we recorded him back in January. So he didn't play too much, but you know, he was a decent option there for Portsmouth during their League One days. And Ross McCrory spent time out on loan at Portsmouth from Aberdeen in the season prior in 1920, but although his season got cut short around November time due to injury, unfortunately, so he only managed to make about 17 appearances for Pompey that season. And you know, that's a shame really, because injury, that's sort of been the story of him for us since we signed him from Aberdeen back in summer 2023, and he was injured for like half a season, so we didn't see him make his debut unfortunately till like January time. And then this season he's still struggling with injury as well, but he's recently coming back and doing really well, so hopefully he can stay fit. And then of course we got players like Marlon Pack, who was you know, was with us for a while, 6 years I do believe. He was a decent midfielder for us, obviously part of that squad who won 2 trophies during the 14-15 season. Of course, the Papa John's Trophy. It wasn't called that back then. It was called the Johnson Paint Trophy, and also the League One title. getting promoted to the championship with us. And then, yeah, just being a mainstay really in our team until 2019, until we decided to join, that team over the bridge. But still, we hold massive respect for Marlon Pack, and I'm sure he'll get a good reception when he returns to Ashton Gate this Sunday. As I'm sure Riley Towler will. Didn't manage to appear too much. What am I trying to say? He didn't appear all too much for us. He was obviously a bit of a youth player. He was coming through the academy. He spent time on loan at numerous local non-league clubs. Before in 2023, Portsmouth signed him on a permanent, and then of course went on to win the League One title with them, getting promoted. And he's been a decent player at the back for them this season, especially at home. Portsmouth's home record is far better than their away record. So, I think Portsmouth only won one game away this season in the league. That was 2-1 win at QPR, who are pretty average themselves. To be fair, QPR, we should have beaten them. I'm still disappointed that we didn't win that game. But I'm hoping to win this game, hopefully. But one guy we have to look out for is Callum Lang. So far, he's been phenomenal for Portsmouth. He scored 9 goals and got an assist so far this season. He scored against us in their reverse fixture when they won 3-0. And recently he scored 4 goals in the game against Coventry. Portsmouth won 4-1. So, yeah, he's going to be a threat for us. In terms of my score prediction, I already said I'm hoping to win this game. And I think we will. We're yet to win back-to-back games so far this season in the league. We've had so many draws. I reckon this is the time we break that curse. I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-1 win for us. Hopefully we can win. Hopefully this can kickstart a little bit of a run now for us, because we've got some favourable fixtures coming up. Hopefully we can get some points on the board, put pressure on top 6. Who knows? That would be really good to see. But yes, guys, that's going to wrap up for my preview for the game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe for the new. We'll be massively appreciative. And I'll see you guys very soon, hopefully. Take care and goodbye.